So last night, everybody was minding their business, you know.
We chilling.
On the eastern seaboard, we had a snowstorm. Boom, 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 pow, pow, pow. Rachel Maddow. Damn.
Nah, stop!
There's been a lot of talk lately about the politics of late night, literally and figuratively, with CBS's Stephen Colbert and NBC's Jimmy Fallon locked in a cage match for the viewership top spot the past 6 weeks, with the ex-Comedy Central host on top. As well, President Donald Trump is the primary topic on everyone's lips. But the real action on the most political show on late night in every way is way further up the dial, on Viceland's Desus and Mero.
That just came out of nowhere. What?
Yo, that's like old rich curmudgeon shit.
Reviewing late night, it's a hard cheese of a notion most of the time. But several months in, Desus and Mero is well worth a look because it's truly found its footing since debuting kind of under the radar back in October to become, week after week, Monday to Thursday, the most relevant, ridiculous, and I mean that in the best way, and no one spared post-primetime yak fest.
I want to do two things. I want to make great content on Viceland with our show. True. And I want to increase the crime rate in Williamsburg so I can move in here.
Genius.
These podcasting bodega boys proudly from the Bronx love to talk, and not always G-rated, as they riff on topics of the day, some national like Trump, who they commonly call President Cheeto, some local, some on how white people smell, and with a series of shout-outs towards the end that put them in many ways without the music as the heirs to the great Stretch and Bobbito NYC radio show of the 1990s with some of ESPN's Pardon the Interruption, where their executive producer came from, added to the mix. Like everyone, Desus and Mero were talking last night about Rachel Maddow's much-hyped and defanged Trump tax returns revelations of Tuesday. But unlike most, the guys who've had the MSNBC host on as a guest dealt with how they experienced the supposed scoop itself.
We were all like, yo! Like, where were you? We were at the table. I was like, yo, everyone was like running. People was like loading up streams. We ran back. We got an Uber.
Yo, we gotta go back to the hotel. We gotta go back to the hotel.
She came out like Floyd Mayweather with Justin Bieber's anthem.
Oh my God, with the sombrero and everything.
I got the tax returns on decky, yo.
Son.
Yo, y'all ready?
Y'all ready?
They were hyping it up like Summer Jam. They was like, yo,
hold on, we gonna take
10 minutes.
We gonna take a break first.
But what is most important night after night, and much more unique than almost anywhere else on TV today, is that while white America is the dominant culture for Desus and Mero, it is not the prevalent one. A major distinction and perspective in today's America. Now add to that they're funny as hell and enthusiastic about their show as opposed to being bathed in irony, cleverness, or celebrity suck-ups, which is really smart too. Because in an era of mainly suit and tie guys seeking heartland and coastal approval, and let's be clear, the excellent weekly Full Frontal with Samantha Bee is the obvious exception here, this often five-borough-centric show demands that you step into its world and sensibility, and look it up if you don't get what the guys are putting down. Look, there are a few things more washed than a middle-aged white guy in LA talking about how lit, catch all that lingo there, two guys from the Bronx filming in a studio in Brooklyn are. So take a look tonight at Desus and Mero, or check out clips from the show online. Because if you're not watching their show right now among all the other late night offerings, you're not paying attention to what's going on. And that, to quote one of the president's many tweets, is sad! Exclamation point.